Hey guys, what's up? How y'all doing? I'm here to talk to you guys about My Hero Academia, which is on Season 6 on Episode 7 or freaking Episode 120. Now, this episode right here, Bones is doing a hell of a good job with this war arc right now, man. I am very impressed to see how they're doing it, and I'm looking forward to the next episode and the ones after that. So if anything else, let's go. We had to it that a news reporter gives it a report of what's going on here and there, and then we go to the opening. We have to it that everyone's shocked to see the near high-end Nomus, which is what Garaki calls them, is actually released. And we have to it Garaki's actually is happy and surprised and splendid, or is very happy to see how his near high-end Nomus are safe, thanks to Shigaraki exerting perfect control and using radio waves to awaken them, that kind of thing. And we had to it that Gran Torino tells Bakugo and Deku to listen, think of the worst case scenario here, okay? And get out of here quick. Don't worry about us. We got this, But we have to it that the heroes who are trying to help out Endeavor and the others right now are in major trouble right now. Even freaking Shigaraki, he clashes against freaking Endeavor and rams him to the dragon hero Ryukyuku, and even does a mocking standing thing like how All Might or Endeavor does it, going like, hey, isn't it like this? Dude, he was mocking them, saying, I just kicked your butt. So this is a way to post saying, I just won, yeah? How you like me now? I'm like, oh my gosh, dude, that was just freaking hurtful and humiliating. The way how Shigaraki was just mocking Endeavor when he just grabs Endeavor or punches him to Ryukyuku, and says, hey, am I doing it right? Looky here. I'm thinking in my mind, oh my gosh, dude, this is just freaking horrendous way to humiliate the number one hero, and so forth. And we had to it, Shigaraki knows that Eraser is getting in his way right now, and says, get out of my way, Eraserhead, and tries to go on a killing spree at Aizawa. But Izuku shows up and says, right now, I know the worst case scenario right now is losing Aizawa Sensei. It's too bad he didn't think about saying about everyone else as well, saying I'll not just lose Aizawa Sensei, but everyone else he was fighting, the moment that Aizawa Sensei loses his powers, the moment everyone else is going to be dead too, which is understandable, obviously. We also get to know that Aizawa Sensei, before Deku shows up to save him, says I have to live for my students and you're the one getting in the way, that kind of thing. And we had to it that eventually Bakugo, Deku, and everyone else tries to join in and fight Shigaraki, and they seem to have somewhat the advantage, but it looks like it's not really the biggest advantage right now, because if you guys watch this episode and last week's episode, you'll understand that Shigaraki got a devastating power buff as an endgame boss, man. He's pretty much a monster at this point that you can't really stop that easily no more. And since he doesn't have his quirks right now, that gives him somewhat of a slight advantage, but they need to finish this now, because if they don't finish it now, etc., it's over. And Shigaraki was keeping his eye on Deku, and it looks like to me his master was trying to take over him in the mental world, but chose to disintegrate him, tell him not to get out of my way. This is my choice, my life, and my body to make, that kind of thing, etc., And we have to it, of course, as the episode continues on, like I said, Shigaraki tries to go after Deku because he has that quirk that he's obsessed with, and part of that obsession comes from his master, or eventually he overcomes him and tries to take him, Now, the second half, when it comes to the second half, this is where hell really breaks loose for both sides right now. We had to it that Gigan wakes up and gathers the League of Villain members, or the original, or the commanders of the Paranormal Liberation Front, or something like that, and gets ready to go to his master, because Shigaraki's awake. And as for everyone else, they are trying to stop Gigan, while the others are also trying to fight the freaking Liberation Army that's at the freaking base right now, and things are going very bad and haywire right now, As the episode continues on, we have to it that things are still getting worse and worse as Gigan is making his his run, you know. As Genten, he clashes against Cementos, or Cementos managed to actually like put him into a ceiling like cementing prison, possibly. We don't really know. But as for like whatchamacallit, Gigan, he continues his fight or his charge towards his master Tomura Shigaraki, obviously, or Shigaraki Tomura, whichever one you want to call it. But Mount Lady was trying to stop him, but it's not working. We all know Gigan is like super strong. He gets super gigantic, you know. And Mount Lady was trying to stop him. However, like Gigan eventually found the shortest route to his master and ends up having to like throw Mount Lady aside. We had to Akami Woods and Midnight was trying to work together to put him to sleep. Midnight was trying to put like Gigan to sleep using her like somnambulist quirk, you know. However, Compress knew this was coming and throws a bunch of marbles at her and knocks her to the ground with chunks of cement, you know, or debris. And Midnight, on the other hand, ends up having to like tell like contacts Creati and tells her to take action very soon, because right now you can't stop him with brute force. And that is true. You can't stop this freaking crazy disaster like with brute force. They tried that and look what happened. It failed. Midnight tells Creati to take action and think about this, you know. You will either like put him asleep using anesthetic, or if that doesn't work, you run away right away. I'm thinking in my mind, this is very bad, because yeah, you can see both sides where Izuku and Momo's location are at, or Deku and Creati's location are at. Right now, Creati decides to make a stand and ask everyone for their help, and they get ready to like all right, let's do this, you know, let's go for it. And we had to eventually like that they all get ready to make their stand against Gigan, which is gonna be crazy, all things considered, because these two groups, Class 1A and Class 1B, they're just only students. They're just students right now, but they are now put into a pressure where they have to like fight, and they were trained to be made as backup, which is really, really sad, honestly, because it's the truth. I mean, like last season, you know, when it comes to a certain episode, the UA teachers were actually shocked to see that the Hero Public Safety Committee are like asking the teachers of UA and maybe some other hero schools to like get ready to like train the students in work studies again, because we are getting ready for something what's to come, and this is the part right here. They are now becoming like backup or weapons to fight the villains, which is really sad and no choice right now, because they're losing a lot of heroes, or they don't really have the powers or quirks to fight many others. But yeah, you guys get the point. So yeah, both sides, Deku and Creati's side of like Gigan and Shigaraki, they're becoming natural disasters, like walking disasters as the title will call it, but I'll call it natural walking disasters, or which one that seems fitting for you. All I know is like things are looking bad right now. Even Shigaraki without his quirks, he's already showcasing what kind of freaking like strength he's really showing off. Even Endeavor says his strength is like that of All Might, that he was given that strength to begin with. So yeah, they had the advantage of like erasing his quirk right now thanks to Aizawa, but right now like it's not looking so good and great for like everyone else, all things considered. For heroes, that is, as Deku and the others are trying to make their stand against Shigaraki, while Creati and the Class 1A, Class 1B, while the heroes are busy with the Paranormal Liberation members and so forth, they get ready to face against Gigan. So, yeah, this is really a cornered situation for them, but they're gonna try to make them stop here, because that's the only thing they can do. They don't got any other option. So, until then, people, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm Fazito. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Toot-toot-toot!